Hey traders, John Howell here, officialjohnhowell.com. In this video, we're going to have a look at the S&P 500 weekly chart and daily chart. So let's get into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, so let's actually look at the S&P 500 and we're going to look at the weekly chart first. Let's bring up the weekly chart. Okay, so this is a weekly chart here. Let's squeeze this up as much as we can. And we actually can see we have a little bounce off here. And we have a little bounce off here, and we can see we actually are going sideways through here as well too. So if I just open up this chart here, and we have this little bounce off here, and we are going sideways overall, we actually get a little bounce. You can see what happened last week, okay? If I just take everything off the screen now and show you these here, let me actually just do this here. Let me just take this moving average off so we can just look at one moving average. We actually can see that we actually have made a higher close. So we made a higher close, lower close, higher close this week here. So we definitely are showing a lot of support and a lot of strength behind this. Now here's the thing, if we break above this week's high, we're going to race for new highs. If we break up below this week's low, we're going to have a run down towards this low here. Now which one's going to come first? Well, we don't know that, right? We simply just don't know which one's going to come first. So but by looking at this, you can see how if I bring this trend line up through here, you can see how that we are squeezing up into this triangle pattern. Yeah, as you can see that, right? So we're squeezing up, squeezing up. So here's the thing. If we break above this trend line here, if we break above early on this trend line here, then we have a nice run to the high side and probably hit new highs, really, really quickly. If indeed we start to break and we break open and we start to break down, then what I do say is that, then I do see that we break out of this here, we break below this 200 moving average. If we start to break below this 200 moving average and start to close below it, well below it, then we have this target here to be a target, and we have actually this long-term weekly trend line to be in place. So we are getting a lot of divergence coming into play right now. It is building a lot of strength through here, but so is it's actually going along with the market. So the S&P 500 is a bit iffy right now. We're going to really sit and see what happens, but it will show us. If it breaks above and closes above this trend line here, we're racing up to new highs. If it closes below the 200 moving average and gets down here somewhere, we're going to race and we have a bit of a drop down. Who knows what's going to happen, but that's a bit of an update. Click on the image up the top here. It's going to give you a free trading course. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.